drive a lot faster now with the new shocks, but it's a lot louder, considerably so. Oh, hey, welcome to a new video. I'm not very good at starting or ending the video. I should get better at that. I'm on my way to Prineville. Again, I bought one of these portable tanks to transfer tanks, and I put it in the back of the truck all ready to go today, last night. The thing leaking. Not like a lot, but it's been just leaking. Oh, what a nightmare. It's all in the back of the truck. You got those little rails on the bottom and little grooves or whatever. It's all just right in one groove. But it just seems like it's been leaking all night long. So that tells me I don't know what that tells me. You know what that tells me? This is the second one of these products. Actually, any product that connects to your Blackwater system, as soon as you basically leave the store with that thing, unless you just don't even open the box that it comes in, you never can return that thing. You can plug that on, if there's a fault with it or whatever, tough shit. Like this tank, I've used this tank, this is the third time I've used it and it's already leaking. I mean, if you're gonna build a product that you cannot return, build the product so it cannot fail. It's just capitalism is a failure here. People want to have their RV vehicles and, resource-based economy. Recreation is what we're all about. When you only have to work 5 hours-ish a week, then what do you think the rest of your time is spent doing? Sure, there's a lot of more menial tasks because you're not going to have maids. You're not going to go out to eat. There's not restaurants anymore. So you'll be like cooking your food. There's no prepared food that you're buying. You get the most basic of food and then you process it into what you want to consume. So that will take up a bunch of your time, but nowhere near 35 hours or, in my case, 75 hours. And, when people are recreating, they're going to have all the same, it's just the same world, the same issues, except here's the big difference. Without capitalism, we can just build things that don't fail. We can just build things that last for a really, really, really long time. We could just do that because there's the motive in a resource-based economy is to not work. So we build things, so we just have to build them once. Sure, some things will fail, whatever, but you know what I'm saying. Product obsolescence. The pump that I bought to fill this tank, they both failed in like 5 seconds. Flowjet, and I think this company is Theford, something like that. It's just a depressing outlook to be completely realizing that things can be built. I mean, I read a book about product obsolescence 15 or 20 years ago. That book was published in the early 50s, I think like 1953. That means all the philosophies that were in this book were developed for that. And the Industrial Revolution hadn't been around that long by the time we're talking about when these philosophies could have been philosophized. The Industrial Revolution was like the 1860s or something like that, or there was industry stuff going back farther, but when it really just exploded wasn't until the 1800s, right? Not even 100 years. And you look at these things they used to build, the first machines, the first watches, those things were incredible craftsmanship, built to go forever. That's what we need to get back to. Whatever it is, it needs to freaking last. This disposable world is gonna kill us. We're gonna die. A lot of people are gonna freaking suffer and die a miserable death because of product obsolescence. Maybe it was good for like a few seconds or whatever, like to get, stuff around. But I don't think so. Because product obsolescence, who's really getting screwed is the people on the bottom of the rung, the third world coming into all this stuff, right? You look at a lot of what the third world has, and it's all our original good stuff that was built to last. They're still using it. The Volkswagen, I don't know if it was built with product obsolescence or not, the Beetle or whatever, but I mean, that thing just keeps going. They just keep handing the tooling down to selling the tooling down to different countries, and they just make them for their populations. I mean, that's the Beetle is post. I mean, I think we were deep into, I'm sure it's product obsolescence, but I don't know, they ran so good, it stands to ask the question, how much product obsolescence was in the Beetle? I don't know. But I know product obsolescence is just ingrained in every single thing now, because everything's just trying to be made cheap, fast, and in masses of quantities. You just deal with the issues by like discounts and giving another one away. That one's broken, give them this one, Meanwhile, where's all those broken things end up? Especially broken things like what this whole conversation started about. I can't even return these things, get them serviced. I can't, nothing. They're a biotoxic hazard waste. So you'd think that something that's going to fall into that category, sure, it's a kind of a small category, but just taking that as an example, you'd think that there would be like freaking serious scrutiny about the quality of the product. Like, hold on, you are suggesting you want to make a product that you cannot return no matter what? If the thing breaks 5 seconds after you start using it, you never can return it? This is what you're proposing? Well, then you damn well better make sure that product is not going to fail by building it over-engineered AF. I'm serious. And see, that's how and that's just how it should be currently, just with this one category of product. I mean, this category should be freaking out of the realm of product obsolescence. It's like, for instance, this little pump I'm complaining about. Why the hell doesn't it come with a window? It's gonna fry this is what it's gonna fry itself if it runs that long. The brushes are gonna go out, the blah, 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 blah. Oh yeah, well, why didn't you guys put a window in there so, I mean, you can't see a thing? It's all black, sealed. Now, I have other things that have windows in them, but I would have to buy it, think about, oh, maybe I should, it should just be in there. I just keep waiting to look I got my camera in the back, and I just keep waiting to see this freaking nightmare behind me. And I've experienced that I think I was making a video at the time. I think I might have been. Now, whether that video ever made it because of I'm a retard that deletes his videos, but literally I was on the freeway when this old ass RV's tank opened, and I was just driving down the freeway. I'm like, God, it just really smells. I wonder what that is. And luckily I wasn't in the wrong lane. So yeah, why should I worry about something? Why should I be worried? I bought this thing, used it 3 times. I mean, anyway, I didn't read the directions. Maybe it said, do not leave full for more than, product obsolescence is killing the planet, legendarily. So all we need to do is switch to a resource-based economy, and like literally 5 seconds after we do that, everybody stops just wasting everything constantly. I mean, it'll literally be like a switch being thrown on the environment. When we are all on task to sequester carbon versus run around like a chicken with the head cut off trying to figure out how to make enough money so you can buy that fidget spinner for all your 47 kids. Yeah, all right. This has been another insightful video from Guda. Vlog RGB.